The following is an interview we did in November 2009 with Brian Purcell from The Apprentice.
You're listening to Flirt FM 101.3, Galway's alternative.
Killers there with Human, really good song, isn't it? Yeah, I love it.
He answers his own questions these days, guys.
We have got, I hope, Mr. Brian Purcell on the line. Good morning to you, Brian.
Hey everyone, how are you?
Hi, Brian.
Hi. Hey there.
That's cool. Brian, how are you keeping, first of all?
I'm good. Did you enjoy last night? Wasn't it some surprise?
It was. I mean, I thought Lucinda was going to win it, the poor girl.
This is probably the biggest talking point of the whole show, and this is just going to go on and on all week. You know, she was a very good girl, probably a really good all-rounder, probably the closest we had to last year's winner.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all very well and fine being jack of all trades and master of none, but the thing is, while you're jack of all trades, you've got to be master of some of them. You've got to excel at some of them, and she just didn't have the full gambit. You know, it's, if you're an all-rounder, you've got to either be a good seller or a good marketer, and just going on what she created last night, it was just an absolute farce. It was a comedy, really, you know.
Quite funny. Yeah.
It was shocking.
Someone out of first year in secondary school wouldn't have produced something like that.
Harsh, Brian, harsh.
So, you know, at this stage, there's just four left, and you've got to expect the best. And I'd say, you know, when Bill saw this, he said, "Look, Jesus, I can do much better marketing than that. I don't need this girl."
Yeah.
So, you know, unfortunately, you know, she just seemed to lose it. And, you know, in business, and, you know, you probably have a lot of business students listening out there, it's all very well and fine to take risks, but you cannot be reckless.
Yeah.
If you look at all the top businessmen, you look at Michael O'Leary and Ryanair, he takes risks, but they're calculated risks. He doesn't take stupid gambles. You know, and you look at Dennis Brosnan, who set up Kerry Group. You know, he had a vision, he knew what he was doing, and didn't take any reckless risks. So you look at all the top business people. You know, you just don't act stupid. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
You know, and there's the KISS principle you learn in marketing. It's keep it stupid simple. That's what it's all about. And she just overcomplicated things. She couldn't manage Steve. In fairness, you know, not letting Steve away with it. You know, his radio ad was a bit of a joke as well. You've got to realise the kind of brands you're working for. I mean, Applebee's, they would have known this, are a very good, august, esteemed jewellery shop, and they're one of the best in Ireland. But, you know, you can't take the mickey out of them either. So there's a whole lot of judgment calls that went totally awry last night, and it was just unforgivable. And that was it. She had to go.
Oh, bye, Lucinda.
Can I jump in to ask you a quick question there, Brian?
It's Ellen, by the way.
Hi.
Hey, Ellen.
There must be lots of frustration while you're watching them doing it. Did you ever just want to jump in and just say, "What are you doing?" and shake them?
You do. I mean, there's often occasions where you're just screaming inside your head. You're ready to explode at them. And if it was your own staff, you know, you'd be shooing them up the arse. But last night, you know, I got so frustrated because Lucinda, I thought, she had real potential, and she could have gone there, you know. And when I saw when she agreed to using the crowns on the three kings, you know, with the white shirts,
They were cheap.
You know, it was Barney and Beanie time, you know. It was something that you'd see out of Bosco years ago, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes, you're just screaming at them, and it can be quite frustrating to watch them because, you know, I'm there all day as well. We're on set from 6 o'clock in the morning watching this crap, you know. So,
Yeah. Are you allowed to comment on them? Are you allowed to tell them anything?
No, we can't
You
go
have to
near
just
them.
sit there.
Absolutely not. No, we actually, throughout all the filming, we don't talk to them at all at any stage.
Oh, I know. You talk to them and you say, "Lucinda, you have 5 minutes left."
Yeah. in your strict voice.
Okay.
I'm being Mr. Boss at that. No, we don't mix them, and it's the same when we go into the boardroom scenario. We're all in one building, but we're in two separate parts, so they can't come near us. And you know, often actually you'd find that, you know, you get some of the girls trying to flirt with you, or you get a big smile coming in. You know, you just don't react. That doesn't work. We are thoroughly ruthless because at the end of the day, there's €100,000 job there. You know.
That's true. Yeah.
That is so
We have to
true.
be as fair as we can. And it's interesting, like what you see there. I mean, that boardroom took forever. You saw about 20 minutes of a boardroom there. That whole sequence took 5.5 hours to film, and we were all grooved to death after that one. That was a real particularly tough one, and it was a hard decision for Bill because yes, Lucinda did perform very well throughout, but you know, while she was on 10 winning teams,
Yeah.
Sometimes she wasn't pivotal in all of them. I mean, people forget that myself and Jackie are on set all the time. We see absolutely everything. So, she wouldn't have been responsible for 10 wins. She would have got lucky. But no, she in general, she's very good. And I think she's got a very good career ahead of her. She has ideas to go into business by herself. And she has the determination, I think, and I think she'll get the backing to do that.
Sorry, go ahead, Kim.
This is Kim here. When you were filming, who did you think was going to win, in your opinion, at this stage?
Well, I suppose I'd only be letting out secrets there, but...
No, but you're not always right, I'm sure, so...
I'm always right.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am. I really thought Lucinda had a shot.
Oh, me too.
But... I suppose at this stage we don't need another Brenda Shanahan. We actually have an all-rounder, but unfortunately we have an all-rounder that's good at a couple of different things.
Yeah.
So we're looking for someone that can make a real difference, and with Bill's organisation, and will actually make money.
Yeah.
So it's still going to be a tight one. Next week is just going to be an absolutely fabulous program.
Okay.
We've got the interview stage.
Yeah,
We've got
that's a good one.
3 absolute SS officers coming in to let them have it.
Brilliant.
And they just absolutely take them apart. And we get some lies. We get some lying exposed.
Yeah.
That'll be really exciting. That's an exclusive now.
Oh, wow.
On Flirt FM.
I wonder who
it's going to be quite good now. This is probably one of the most intriguing one, and thankfully myself and Jackie get a day off on that one, so we just we just sit back and watch it. It's great.
That's cool. So, one last question, Brian. Who did you enjoy working with on The Apprentice? And we'll wrap it up then.
Jackie.
Oh, it had
Jackie.
to be,
Apart from Jackie and Bill.
it had to be Breffney. I mean, he was iconic,
He's funny. Up Cork.
I mean, and people, they take the mickey out of Breffney.
He's
They don't
hilarious.
realise the guy has never worked.
But how did he get so far?
But so I guess in many ways he must have done fantastic interviews with the production crew, because Bill, Jackie, and myself don't have any influence into actually who goes forward in the show.
Okay.
That's the production crew, and they have a team of psychologists and team builders and all that kind of stuff. But apparently Breffney stood out all along the way, and but if you look at the guy, he actually did get stronger in parts, and especially when he made the Gloucester bar for Cadbury. I mean, he won that task all by himself, and the 3 yappers that were with him did nothing. So, he has strengths, but he's back doing a Masters again in UCD, and he's having a great time. Let me assure you, all the girls are going for him in a big way.
I can imagine. That's it, Brian. I mean, thanks very much for coming on to us. You're on the road there, busy as normal, so I'm going to leave you with it.
We have to
What I'd say is, guys, what I'd say to everybody is, you should look at the 6 Ps, and it's all about, it's all about getting attitude to achieve. It's all about learning the people skills. Sometimes a lot of the skills that you see in The Apprentice are not being taught in secondary school or in college.
Yeah.
And, it's those people skills are vital and make the difference. It's when you're selling, you've got to make people empathise with you. They want to, even it's marketing or selling, no matter what it is, even accounting, at the end of the day, it's down to making $1. And it's about getting people to like you and work with you, and that's a lot of personal relationships in business start that way and last for many years. There's also, you got to learn to be lucky. It's all about excelling. You need energy. It's all about keeping yourself healthy. So when you leave college, you stop drinking and smoking, and you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hey,
Well,
we'll do
Patrick
that
doesn't
anyway.
drink or smoke as it is.
Oh, God.
We get up at 6.
I'm joking, by the way. We still all have a good time. It's great when you start earning a few bob.
Brilliant.
So, thanks a million, Brian, again.
Yeah, we'll have to wrap up
Thank
there.
you.
Really appreciate
Okay,
it.
well, stay tuned. Next week is an absolute brilliant one.
Great, we
you.
look forward to it.
Thanks for
a
your
million,
tips.
Brian. Thank
Okay,
you.
take care, guys.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
We're going to keep things going here with a bit of music. It's The Passenger, Iggy Pop on 101.3.